Hello! Welcome back to Tokyo Indie Fest. And today, this is going to be a special segment. So we have a thing called Coding for Life, which is a crazy movement where everybody go ahead and make some amazing games. And games meaning not digitally, but also physical games as well, and see what kind of benefit we can go ahead and proceed in the future. And we have 7 teams. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it, each one like really, really fast. So today, I want to go ahead and first ask, because we got team 1 and 2 here. We're going to ask you guys to introduce yourself. So first, team 1, what's your team name and what kind of game did you build?
Hello, I am Jess Yoon from Team Jeppy, and we are from the American School in Japan.
Woo!
So our team is called Lighten Up, and it's basically a whack-a-mole game with the modification of having LEDs light up instead of moles popping up, because we felt like that streamlined procedure was much more aesthetically pleasing. It was like a much more modern version of the same classical game that we all loved.
Oh my goodness, I love Japanese video game center, right? And then I love the the alligator whack-a-mole. It goes like comes out and you go "Eat it!" It's amazing, and at the end you're like just smacking the whole. So I like whack-a-mole. Surprisingly, it's really, really enjoyable. So I like how you actually go ahead and made a nice fancy. In a way, it looks much more fancy.
Thank you. It looks a lot more modern, we thought. Because traditional whack-a-moles are too tacky, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Like,
It's too tacky.
Fun, but
it's
tacky.
too violent, to be honest. You have
It's pretty violent, though. People are slamming it.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, visually, it's not that violent,
Thank
right?
you.
Like, if you think about it, you're having this big mullet and you're hitting alligators, right? If you think about it, that's too violent. But
That's true.
here, you can actually go ahead and press that nice little button. So, why did you really wanted to come up with this idea,
So
though?
we were really hooked by the idea of using a whack-a-mole game because it's one of those games that's incredibly simple. You can't really get simpler than this kind of game. It lights up or
True.
it
True.
shoots
It's
up and
quite
press.
simple. Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of those games that's simple, addictive, and fast-paced, so you're very engaged in it. And it's also skill-based yet simple to play, so anyone can play it from any age and any skill, any experience with it. So we thought it was a very family game. Anyone can play, but it's skill-based, so it's still engaging.
That's amazing. How long did it take to make this?
The whole process took us about 3 months.
Oh, wow.
4
I was
months.
thinking years, and they were like,
No,
3
no.
months.
4 months.
Four.
We spent about a month designing the product, and then I spent around a month coding. And we had 3 people in our we had 3 members in our group, and we each had software and a hardware specialist and then a wiring specialist.
So it's like a whole big group
Yes,
project.
so we've all been working for 3-4 months straight, and for the past week we've been staying at school, so 7, 8, finishing it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And then we're cutting on time, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Team 2, could you introduce yourself with the
I'm
project?
Vaishnavi from Team SVS,
Woo.
and we made a classic Hawaii-themed pinball game. So yeah.
All right. So what kind of game? There we go. We got that nice pinball game. That's actually, I love pinball games. When I was a kid, I used to have these nails and have it punch it into a hole and make my own little pinball. It was much more like a pachinko game, so it's a little bit different from pinball. But I can see it seems like it has so many aspect to it. There's that. What kind of theme did you like? It seems like it's a surfer dude kind of theme. Where did you come up with this theme?
We wanted to appeal to a lot of Japanese people, so we decided to go with Hawaii theme because we thought that they would like a more a vacation kind of feel to a game, so we went with Hawaii theme.
A lot of people does go to Hawaii in Japan. They're like, oh, summer, let's go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So that's true. Everybody loves Hawaii for sure. How long did it take to actually come up with the plan and go ahead and proceed making it?
Similar to Team Jeppy, we started about 4 months ago, but we actually started building the whole thing 1 month ago because
Oh, wow.
we procrastinated
So,
a lot.
Like the whole intense planning and everything,
Yeah.
and then finally the planning has been done, and it's like, okay, we got 1 more month to make it. That's
Yeah.
amazing, though. That's actually amazing. You did better crafting than what I can do already.
you.
But thank you very much, guys, for showcasing. I like to invite the next two team. Look, my brain's too much coding in my brain. But I would like to go ahead and invite 2 other teams. So thank you very much,
Thank you so much
guys,
for
for
having
showing.
us.
Not a problem. Not a problem. All right. Next. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Oh man, now we got 2 fine gentlemen over here. Probably taller than me already. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not jealous. Anyways, could you introduce yourself, please?
My name's Gotham Milango. I'm from the team Kiss Coders, and we created a game called Home Sweet Home,
Home Sweet Home. All right.
and it's basically a game where the main character, the candy you can see over there,
Uh-huh.
is trying to get it's kind of sort of lost, and it's trying to get to her home, which is at the final which is the final stage. So
Okay.
you pass through several 2 stages and to get to the final stage to get to the home.
Okay.
And what's unique about this game is the controls. So
Yes.
it's controlled by
I
bananas.
can totally see that controller. I'm like, so the game looks it's nice, and then I'm like, when the camera pans down, I see bananas. I'm like, all right, what kind of game is this? So I see the controller is bananas. How do you use these bananas to control the game?
We use this thing called makey. So it sends a wire around the banana,
Uh-huh.
and when you hold the wire to your finger and you touch the banana, it sends a current to you, and that's how it detects whether you're touching the banana. But since the bananas are conductive, it knows that it recognizes that you're touching the banana.
I have a question. Does it need to be fresh bananas, or actually could be any kind of bananas?
But preferably fresh. I don't know.
Preferably
I've never
fresh.
tried any other.
So if it starts getting spoiled, you
Yeah,
gotta change the
yeah.
bananas.
Yeah, we
Alright.
have a lot of bananas here.
So I was like, oh, we gotta change bananas. It's not changing batteries or anything. It's
Yeah.
like the era of changing bananas now. That's amazing. How long did it take to actually go ahead and plan? Like, what was the inspiration of actually thinking, I would like to use bananas for this controller?
It was quite random. We wanted at first we were focusing only on the digital game. We were making a digital game in Unity, a 3D game. We were focusing only on that. Then once we were done, once we made quite a lot of progress on that, we wanted to add like a arcade game element to it to make it more like an arcade game. So what we did we had a makey kit for that, and we had a makey kit, so we decided to use a makey kit to do something with it. And in our game the enemies are bananas, so we thought why not put the bananas in the makey kit.
To defeat bananas, you gotta control the bananas.
Yes.
I feel like a little philosophy lesson right there. But that's amazing. So I'm sorry if I didn't get it. How long did it take you to design this?
Well, we started at the start around the start of February, and during the month of February we learned how to use Unity. We learned ourselves how to use Unity, and then Unity is quite complicated, so we taught ourselves how to use Unity to make a video game. And then once we're done with that, we then started planning and then working on the actual game for the next 2 to 3 months.
That's amazing. So you taught yourself Unity in a month.
I actually knew it before, but many members in the club didn't know it. So
I was gonna say
didn't-
like that's impressive. I'm like I
Yeah.
can't self-teach Unity in a month. I was like, oh, but that's great. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Next up,
My name is Alec Blagg. I'm part of Team Ken Natlick from ASIJ. We made a basic game where you throw balls at the targets, and it's 1 player or 2 player, and you could have 2 players, and they would each try to hit the different sides, and it keeps track of scores, and then can keep a high score. And so, yeah.
yeah. So you gotta throw the balls into the buttons.
Yeah, so you
Alright.
throw the balls at the buttons, and we used Vex parts and then Vex Cortexes for the coding and the mechanical parts for it.
Also, the thing is, I was first like I see like the first screen, like first part of the video, it seems like someone just throwing balls at the cardboard box, and then when you pan at the back, there's like all these cables and the intensive like wiring. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a complicated machine than I was actually expecting. And then I see everything like moving automatically. At the same time, so this is cardboard box, right?
Yes.
Why did you choose cardboard box other than like actually using wood or a little firmer material rather than it seems like it's flimsy a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we made a prototype out of cardboard, and then we realized we didn't have enough time to turn that into a wood game. So we ended up just taking the prototype and building upon that, which is why. Then that's also why there's so much metal on the back, because we were trying to reinforce it with metal. So yeah, that was due to some procrastination on our part.
It's like we got the prototype done. Oh my goodness, we don't have enough time. Build it, wing it, just go. That's amazing. I like how this greedy, like, because like I love prototype machines, right? Like because I love anime and manga as well. And then you see like the slick, clean robots, and then you see the prototype with like the jaggedy machine. So I don't know. I have a soft spot in prototypes, and that kind of game. Like I was like wondering like why did you? But it's amazing. But that's cool. That's cool. Well, thank you very much, guys. Those machines were crazy. Everybody, a round of applause for these two gentlemen. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we got another two teams coming right up. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? So, let's just jump right into it. Who are you?
I'm Nick. I'm from Seikei High School, and our team is called Grieko Games. We made a pretty simple battle game.
Ooh.
It's pretty common. It's very much like Street Fighter, only a bit more simple.
Okay.
We use Scratch as our programming language. For people who don't know Scratch, most code is done by typing, but Scratch is done by putting blocks together. So it's really easy for beginners to use.
Oh, so I can start coding as well.
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's actually, so I'm seeing the gameplay right now, and you really can do everything with pretty much putting blocks. I don't know how that works, but it's just probably saying block, yes or no, block.
Yes, it's
block.
really amazing how much you can do with it. It's considered as a very beginner's language, but there are actually pros that use it, and it's really amazing.
Really?
You can do almost anything with it.
That's amazing. So for this, why did you want to make a fighting game in general? Like,
Well, our concept is we wanted to make a Japanese-style game. Our artist really has a very distinctive type of drawing, and he's really good at drawing this type of picture. And we thought the best way to make that into a game would be a fighting type of game.
That's legit, actually. It's like, hey, we got a great artist. What can we make a game out of? Fighting game. I feel like there's a lot game programmers actually, or not game programmers, game developers comes up with an idea saying like, hey, we got this amazing prototype art, like how could we get this into our world? And they'll probably use that kind of same mind thinking, and then like, oh, let's make it an adventure game, or let's make it into a fighting game. So that's really good. That's nice. And then next up, who are you?
I'm Fiona, and I'm in Team Treetops, and we are from the American School in Japan. And basically, we have a pinball game. We didn't really talk with other groups, but apparently a lot of people are into pinball this year. So, yeah. Basically, how this game operates is that a ball goes over these copper tapes, and when they connect the circuit, so then that's how you get a point.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're connecting a circuit to actually make the whole thing.
Yeah, like the orange flame looking things are the parts where you roll over and then it connects and you get a point.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, how are these things working?
Yeah, it's very Yeah, there's a lot going on in that
Huh.
pinball machine. But
Yeah, like it looks quite simple, but it feels like the mechanic behind it
yeah,
goes
actually,
really crazy to a point where I'm like thinking, am I
it was
able to
actually
understand it?
very difficult to come up with a point system
Uh-huh.
because we had a way of counting points originally, but we didn't know how to incorporate it into our machine itself. So originally we have those rubber bands around the pentagon in the center,
Yeah.
and we were going to connect wires there. So when the
Ooh.
ball touches the rubber bands, it'll count as 1 point. But that didn't really work because the elastic wasn't flexible enough, I guess.
Oh,
So
got
then we came up with an alternative idea, which was to create those flame-looking things on the side.
So every time it go, it'll count points. So that's actually really good. So like, rather than manually saying 1 point, 2 point,
Yeah.
it automatically counts points. That's crazy. So how long did it take you to actually make this game in general?
To build the game itself took about a week, but we took a long
week?
time planning. Yeah.
I'm like,
We-
oh wow.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of time to actually build because a lot of us are really busy with school.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's kind of a challenge. To get everything done within a week was
So
really
it's
tough.
like a little bit by little bit, kind of planning process kind of
Mhm.
went, saying like, oh, what should we do? What should we do? And then we're like,
And
finally
then
get
we're
the
like, oh no,
it
it's
was like,
next
oh my god,
week. Oh my god.
make it right now.
Yeah, basically.
It
that's what
seems like it's
was.
well made for.
Oh, thank you. We
It's-
actually have a
it's a
really
week.
good artist in our team, so he designed he drew a lot of it on the
That's-
board. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for showing that amazing games. Seems like it's already. I can't make games like that already, so I'm like, I feel bad. You guys are amazing. Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
coming by. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we got one last team. Last but not least, get up on the stage. There we go. We got the whole team over here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This couch is pretty comfy. I know, I know.
It is.
So, what kind of game have you built, and who are you?
Well, we're Team Malabarama. I'm
Uh-huh.
Jake, and we're from Hiro Gakuen.
Ooh.
And our game is sort of a combination between pinball and air hockey.
Pinball and air hockey. All right.
Yeah. So you use an air hockey paddle, but the rest of the game is pretty similar to pinball.
Ooh,
But-
I'm just seeing this right now. All right. So okay, so you got the entrance is like the air hockey aspect. Then after you shoot it up, you got the pinball aspect going down. I see a lot of lights and everything, like pretty flashy. What's going on?
Well, we got a couple of LEDs from Akihabara. So,
Oh well, this is a nice place to get some LED
Yeah.
lights for sure, for sure.
So we wanted to look nice and fun. So
Oh yeah, like when it's flashy, I feel like it becomes a lot more fun than Yeah.
Yeah.
So already I'm like looking at it because it's too flashy. I can't like look away from the screen. I'm like, yeah, this looks nice. This looks nice. So I see a lot of holes in here too. Like if a ball goes down, would it just be like, okay, no more, your score? And it seems like the score is counting automatically, or is that? I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm like, how does this game work?
Yeah, so the scoring is automatic. There's a bunch of aliens throughout
Ooh.
the game, and if you hit one of the aliens, then we have a system hooked up so that it automatically counts points.
Wow. All right.
Once the ball falls into one of the holes, or if it falls off the board, then it's game over.
Gotcha. So what was the inspiration on like kind of combining these two like elements together and then kind of making this whole realm, I guess?
well, we both everybody in the team likes pinball, and
Apparently
I like
that seems to be the theme, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But so we also liked air hockey too. And then we also used to play Space Cadet on the Windows XP, the pinball game on the Windows. So we kind of mishmashed these together and said, oh, looks pretty fun.
It looks pretty fun. We made it happen because
Yeah.
we're good. So how long did it take you guys to like plan this and then go ahead and start making them?
About 3 months, I would say.
3 months?
We went in every day during spring holiday. We had to bring all the
Oh
wood
my
to
God.
school and everything, and put
Just
it together.
start putting it. Wow. So you spend all your time. That's what people call crunch time in the
Yeah.
game industry. Well, welcome. You're already one step in.
Can't go out.
Can't go out. Yeah, it's already trapped. Like the moment you step in, you can't clean your shoes anymore. It's okay. But that looked amazing too. Well, thank you very much, guys, for showcasing that game. It was an honor. It was definitely an honor, guys, for coming by. So please enjoy. Hopefully, I heard that there's if you actually play all the game, you can get into a raffle.
Yep, that's right.
So if you guys are here, definitely go check out their games, because those games, like, apparently it's a crazy thing, because you use tokens to play those games, right? And then
Yeah.
if you those token goes to charity pretty much. And also for you guys, the person who gets the most token wins something. So but then for us too, the people who played could win a Nintendo Switch, was it?
A Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
Nintendo Switch. So play all the games, throw that card into that box, and then maybe you might be able to win a Nintendo Switch. So definitely come by. But that was amazing. Thank you very much, guys, for coming over. Have a blast. I will definitely go check. I wish I'm not here all the time so I can go ahead and play the games, but unfortunately, I'm pretty much, this is my little realm over here. I gotta play this game. But thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I already shake your heads.
Yeah.
But for you guys, yeah, you can go ahead and go up. So guys, that was Coding for Life. It's an amazing movement. All these amazing, talented high school students were making games that I usually can't make. So I'm feeling a little bad already. I feel like I should be able to program a little bit, but I'm a little more motivated now, right? Like I should make a pinball game too. But thank you